The amount of IFB issues I've been having are amazing. Like anytime I turn to the, I don't know if you got, hopefully I covered it up fairly well, but as we came into the second segment and we were about to start talking with Daniel, I totally lost my IFB. I lost all audio.
Oh, is that what happened?
I lost all audio in my ear.
You were like, yeah, so no, I mean, things are cool. That's great. And I was like, what's wrong? What are you doing?
Yeah, all audio gone because I had it looped in such a way that it's pulling on the cable. I don't know if you, so it just pulled the cable out, but I keep the pack in my pocket. So I was trying to pull, while I'm still sitting here, pull the pack out of my pocket and nonchalantly plug the cable back in because, so I'm sitting there down here like, oh yeah, welcome, something patrons. And you'll notice for that particular segment, I lingered on the patrons.
Yep.
That was
You're
why.
Like, so, and these patrons, I'm going to start naming them alphabetically.
Each
Here
person
we go.
is amazing.
I was like, cool.
Oh my God.
And there was nothing we could do. I was like, I don't know how to fix this.
This close to restarting the segment, but I don't know. I think I've mentioned this a little bit before. I am desperately trying to get us to a point where by the way, I need to make this camera brighter. Trying to get to a point where with season 10, we do the show from the intro to the close as a cohesive thing.
If at all possible.
If at all possible, as a cohesive thing that happens live. And the advantage of doing that is then, just like a rocket launch you would see from like SpaceX or whatnot, you see they've got like the intro thing and the outro thing, and then after the launch, they kind of slide it up, and so it's just the launch segment itself. We can do the same thing with the show. So we'll do the whole thing on YouTube and then just go beep and trim it down, and like we're ready to go on YouTube right away with the show itself. It'd be really awesome. It'll get you guys the show faster. And I think it'll just be a better experience for everyone. That's not to say we can do it. We haven't done that for years.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's a worthy goal. So anyhow, everything I was doing towards the show is I'm like, no, we're going to try this. I'm not going to make exceptions. We're going to, every opportunity we have, push for this one cohesive show. And that's why I did not want to restart. I would have restarted if I had to, right? If I needed to, if it was going to be a problem, I would have restarted the show because we're not there yet anyhow. But I really didn't want to, so yeah. Also, we added a little bit of blue splash back there, right? So we're getting better.
We still have an open to do.
I know, we still have an open. Well, I'm going to realign your camera, and then so that it'll be just you, the three of you. Oh, and how did you guys like that? Right, that's kind of a new concept I'm toying with, which is breaking out.
You're just falling apart today.
Look at that, look at that.
That's great.
Boom, carpenter pants for the win.
Yeah,
wow.
Well, I mean.
For the win.
Nice pants.
Winning.
Sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys did woodworking.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
I do.
That's impressive.
I do. What do you think, Mike?
I know you do.
This is useless, isn't it? This
Totally 100% useless.
Yeah, let's look at that.
Yeah, that's totally
Look at the close-up on that.
redonk.
Right, that doesn't do anything, does it?
Does jack
You know what it does?
squat.
Nothing.
Uh,
I mean, it does a little bit over here, right? On the other camera. Can you see any
Yeah, a
of it?
little bit on the other
a
camera.
little bit,
yes.
but it's not.
Not worth it?
I
don't
mean,
think so.
almost not worth it.
The problem is the new set isn't ready for, I mean,
Everyone's like, whoa, that's really far.
oh yeah. I mean, we have so much room now.
Yeah.
There's so much space for activities. Oh, here you go. Are
they
you
new
giving
seats?
everyone the
No,
tour?
they're not
Oh,
new seats.
okay.
They're all the same seats, just you never got to see them before.
Yeah.
Never got to seat them before.
Oh, no, I would never say such a cockamamie thing.
Well then.
There's nothing really wrong with the flat wall. It sort of makes it look like a JPEG behind you. That's funny, Pete. Black velvet space posters. Zigger? No.
Oh, actually, Ron Guyette back there, would that work? Let's see it. Hang on, let's just see. So we get rid of the blue. Okay, we're going to do the open before I mess with things.
Okay.
That sounds
good.
like a good
I think
idea.
that's a good idea.
Well, I just
We
adjusted
don't need
the
you
camera.
for the open. You don't need to sit here.
What? Yeah, you do.
We do?
Yeah, you do.
Because we're going to flip to you?
Yeah. I'm going to say, and I have an interview with Daniel Faber.
Are you just gonna like come in to the frame?
And I have an interview.
Let's steal my toss.
That was an amazing moment.
No.
Oh, I zoomed in a little bit too much. I did not
Stealing
make
my
that quite
tots.
right.
All right, so rocket launches, dark matter, quantum science.
I was trying to focus, Jared.
Bad news and weird news.
Sorry.
Are you?
No, he's not.
Bad news, weird news, quantum news. New news.
All right, let's do this thing. You guys know what you're going to say?
Yeah. I'm going to say dark matter.
Are we just going to do one a piece, or do we want to go like through like maybe two or something like that?
Just do one.
All right, then I'm
It's
just going to say
tease.
rocket
It's just a
launches.
tease. You got to get them interested. Got to be like, ooh, yeah.
And then who's going to
Like
say?
you would know anything. Never mind.
And I'm interviewing. Are you?
Oh.
Donna laughed.
I'm sitting in the middle of this, and I'm very scared.
What?
If you're willing, Carrie Ann, could you maybe do the first coming up?
Not only am I willing, I am able.
All right. And then Jared, and then me, and then Ben, and then right now.
Oh.
Who's
Daniel
saying right
Faber.
now? Is Ben saying right now?
Well, we are. That's the thing, Mike. He wants to go to Ben. Ben's
I'm gonna
wants
close. I'm gonna close
he's
out
gonna
the show.
close it.
Okay.
That looks really wrong.
Stop it. It's weird because
Between
your arm.
the one arm, yeah,
your
it's like
arm-
water
If
displacement.
if you guys could see our screen.
Hold on,
So
I'll try to take a
bizarre.
photo of it.
No. Okay, let's do the open and then
yeah,
we'll come
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All
fine.
right. Number one.
Are you ready? Apparently, I'm not. So,
Someone give
all
me
I'm saying is coming up. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Coming up.
No, I need a.
What? What do you mean?
I need a visual representation that this is the. There you go. Thank you.
Oh my God. One. Coming up.
Dark matter.
Rocket launches. And Ben.
Yes!
All right, for some.
Oh my God. All right, go back. Fine. Like this?
Wait.
I got nothing.
Maybe we should do two, because that's pretty short.
That's
You know, if you said
exactly what I was thinking.
dark matter, rocket launches, weird planets, quantum science.
No,
and I'll be doing an interview with Daniel Faber.
No.
Weird orbits.
Weird. Okay, so why don't you say, Karen? Why don't you say coming up weird orbits, right? So you'll do one of them, right? That gets us three, and then I can do mine. That makes sense.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do this. Number two.
Yeah?
Two. Yes, a visual representation of a cut point. Thank you.
Coming up on This Week of Tomorrow, weird orbits.
Dark matter.
Rocket launches.
And I talked to Daniel Faber of Deep Space Industries about mining asteroids. Stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now. We like that? Did that work?
Sure.
Sure.
What? What was the sure?
Kind of low energy. I don't know. Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah.
All right.
My Skype freaked out for a second.
And
That is weird. And your arm gets like big too.
yeah, make sure you can see the paleness through the meter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that look good? Does that look about right?
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Ah.
These are my arms of tomorrow.
Ugh.
You can totally wave to Jared, Space Mogul.
You know, guys, I will be right back.
Okay.
Too much coffee.
Whoops.
Now he has to poop. Space Mike's pooping.
Not yet.
Oh, I should probably adjust the camera. We don't need to do a walkthrough. There's already a nice walkthrough of the studio. I mean, we'll get a better
Ask for a
walkthrough.
walkthrough? Why are you on crack? What's going on?
No, someone said walkthrough, and I was like, what? Oh, hey, look, I can actually zoom all the way out now. That's weird.
It's a AG7, you said?
Yeah, the AG7 Space Pen. Why?
Someone asked,
Oh.
so I was answering it.
Answering.
Hope that's okay.
Maybe. Oh, I was doing stuff to the set.
Cool.
I was breaking. God.
Break things, break things, break things.
So much.
Yeah, you do.
I know.
Obviously.
Oh, we have a new printer in tomorrow.
Yeah.
The printer of
It's
tomorrow.
weird.
Yeah, it is weird because I normally hate printing.
Can
but
I see it?
Sure. It
Yeah,
looks
have you
like a
not seen
printer.
it? It's
No, I
I
haven't.
wasn't kidding around when I got it either.
Ow!
What is your damage?
Everything hurts from Disneyland.
Disneyland is a flat. Like, how do you hurt yourself?
You go.
They're
Well,
so
you do what I
tiny.
did.
They
You
are
do
so
what I.
tiny.
You do what I did, and
You
you
went
go for
13
13 hours.
Yeah, that was just. No, it's
So-
not a 3D printer. It's a regular printer. Everyone's freaking out about the printer.
Sorry, it's just a regular color
It's just
laser
a
printer.
totally normal, boring paper printer.
Wow, it's a cool printer though.
He does.
Hey, could you load some paper?
No, I don't
No.
have it. So ironically, I got the printer, but no paper because it's been so long since I needed to print anything. I forgot that you need to buy paper. Too.
Because it says that for the best printing results, you should use paper.
It does print paper. He does.
Are the snacks still
Oh,
in here?
It doesn't.
maybe you like the new couch?
Have the? Oh wow! Look
You
at
see
this
that?
couch.
Look at that. Isn't that great?
That's a nice couch.
It's gonna be awesome because we're gonna
Nope, not that far. Sorry, Ben. We're not allowed to.
no, there we go.
Okay.
No,
All right.
so,
now I
so
guess
yeah,
I'm back.
no, it's pretty awesome.
That's a nice couch.
Yeah, right.
How neat is that couch?
Pretty neat.
It's pretty neat.
Sit back here. Yeah. I mean, I could be like total creeper on the set. I mean, this is how much distance we have now.
You mean different than normal, or that just reminds me of Too Many Cooks?
Can we put the print?
Everybody here just laugh. If you're not laughing in that comment, then you don't know what's up.
Too many cooks, too many
Right?
cooks. Too many cooks, too many cooks.
In the kitchen.
We did that on air once, right?
Probably.
Oh, Mac in Space, we need the cocktail bar of tomorrow. Ah, that's the Soma bar. We have one coming. Absolutely. We
Yep.
will totally be doing that.
A Stoge room.
We have a
We
Stoge
have a
room.
Stoge room.
Yeah. There's Tim Tams in it.
Yeah.
What, I missed it. Oh. Yeah, that was weird, Space Mike.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know why we're
We're
talking
gonna have
about
to.
it though. It's
We're
really,
gonna have to edit that bit out. I
Okay, because
No, I muted the microphone.
No.
think. No.
All right, I'm gonna go back on the live thing and confirm it because I don't believe you guys.
Space Mike is smarter than we give him credit for.
He is. He is. He's learned.
Yep.
See, the problem is no one else can hear Dutta but us. We have God mics now, which is kind of nice. So Dutta can, in our ear, in only our ear, be like, "Hey guys, I'm hungry." So the best part is if he wants to.
oh, Mikey.
I'm gonna go get some Tim Tams. Hopefully they haven't all melted together.
No, somebody threw them in the refrigerator
Oh, that was
last
smart.
week, and then I took them out of the refrigerator.
That's a
this
good
morning.
idea.
So my question then, all y'all trolls, is what was I singing while I was getting rid of my coffee?
Ride the lightning.
Nope.
What were you singing?
Wait, why were you singing while going to the bathroom? I don't understand.
You guys don't do that? You guys don't whistle to yourself or?
I think Jared was in a hurricane. I'm here with weather.com in the middle of this hurricane.
From the eye of the storm.
Speaking of
How's it
speaking
going?
of audio, I did get that problem where I was getting a lot of feedback, but only during my third story. It sounded like I was hearing someone scratching really loud.
Interesting.
So, just so you guys know,
All right.
sure game a lot. Oh God. I love you guys.
Can we live cast the SpaceX HQ raising of their first recovered stage 1 happening today? No. I'm here. I'm in the wrong city. I'm in the wrong county. For
Although, did you guys see
the
the
picture?
pictures?
Oh, I didn't realize it was plural.
Yeah. There's a whole mess of them.
Was this on the official Facebook or Facebook? Well, it doesn't matter. The thing is, the rocket is going out. Okay. For those who don't know, SpaceX has recovered many rockets. What is it, 6 now?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The very first one that they recovered, they brought back from the launch site to Hawthorne, California, where their galactic headquarters are, and they are raising it up, and they're making
Why didn't you bring us any? What's wrong with you?
and they're making like a monument outside. I don't know what to call it. It's not really a monument. It's just a
No, it's not. But I don't know. It's,
whatever
whatever. It's going up though. It's
display
kinda cool.
piece, I guess,
Sure.
of this actual landed rocket stage. This is the for realsies landed rocket stage.
Yeah.
So it's, however tall it is, 15, 16 stories, I don't remember,
Yeah.
sitting outside of this 4-story building. So it's mammothly huge. And they're raising it into place today. And normally you wouldn't be able to go in and take pictures or anything, except that they can't stop you from taking
It's
pictures
all outside.
from a public road, and it's like right next to the road. So if you ever wanted to see a SpaceX rocket, you just need to go to,
Thank
need to go to
you.
Hawthorne, California. You can just drive right past this giant rocket monument. Rocket-ment?
I swear to God, if a drunk driver ever hits that thing, I'm gonna lose my mind.
You can't. You wouldn't be able to. You would have to go over too much. The car would be incapable of
You
making it
can't.
up the concrete barriers to get
More
to the rocket.
likely,
Oh no! Airplane is more likely.
or helicopter. It wasn't whatever that personal thing was.
Oh yeah, the paraglider thingy.
Hang glider.
Speaking of rocket displays, can you guys make a very impassioned plea to your boss to take the last remaining Falcon 1 out of the freaking storage area and make it some sort of display? Because it's the last one, guys. Come on, don't let it just sit there and rust.
I'm not going to do that.
Please.
I can't do that because I don't work for him.
I found that telling Elon what to do is a bad idea.
Pretty much
So,
always.
I'm just not going to do
I wasn't
that.
saying telling them what to do. I just said an impassioned plea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
On
that's
On
not
behalf
gonna
of all
matter.
the SpaceX fans. Let's
Yeah.
make a rocket garden in front of the headquarters, not just a single display.
sure
Okay,
he'll enjoy
here's
that.
the thing though. One is being flown.
What is it?
I don't know,
You know what I
but
mean?
I'm
Like one
hungry,
is
apparently.
currently being flown. Well, yeah, because we
I'm
normally
eating-
eat around this
So
time.
I'm eating on air.
What is this?
Rhinoceros.
Awesome.
That's what we heard too.
That's all I heard.
Cool.
Perfect.
These are healthy for me.
Sure. They're Cheez-Its. Or not Cheez-Its, they're goldfish.
Oh yeah. You're at 12:30.
Yeah, we normally
We'd
eat
be
lunch.
eating. Yeah, we'd be eating right
Could
about
you-
now, prepping
Yeah.
for the show.
Could you launch a Falcon 1 on a Falcon 9?
Oh my God, that's a great question.
Oh, let's,
I don't know.
Let's try it.
Yeah, call Elon.
The payload varying. I'll have an impassioned plea to Elon. Elon, please, let's launch Falcon 1 on top of a Falcon 9. He'd be like, why? We'd be like,
I don't know.
dear Elon,
Rockception.
please launch Falcon 1 on top of Falcon 9. Why?
Because Reddit.
Because internet.
Ooh. Can we get the
Can we restart Falcon 1 production and make a Falcon 1 Heavy?
the
That'd
models?
be cool.
Can we do it? Can we do it as the
Why do you
models?
want to restart Falcon 1 production?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember when there was designs for like Falcon, I believe it was like 4 and 5?
Yeah, but then didn't NASA, how did that work?
I remember Falcon 1E.
Those designs are really similar to what eventually became Antares. I just found that pretty interesting.
Shire, to the best of my knowledge, Elon does not watch the show, and I am okay with that.
I was gonna say, I freaking hope not.
At least not today.
I think we're getting close to the point where I'd love to bring him back on the show, but man, it's hard. I did reach out to United Launch Alliance again and I said, look, we need someone who can speak to forward-thinking things like Cislunar 1000, Vulcan, things in the future. We want you guys to get us excited about stuff. So we'll see what they say. They're old space, so they're harder to work with. They just don't, like, all of the guests that we have lined up right now happened in like a 1 hour time span.
Yeah.
And then United Launch Alliance, it just takes them forever. So maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
We're having like after brunch.
Hey, I don't know what's going on here, but we're eating on air. We're being super rude, and I don't care.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was.
You want
done. No.
Oh.
No. I don't like cheesy cracker things.
Want me to get you some sneaky onions?
No. Yeah, super gross. I can't even imagine how anyone is dealing with this right now.
Yum, nom, 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 nom.
Like, it's worse because I have it in my ear. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I can't
Should
do
I eat a
it.
Tim Tam loudly?
Sure, go right ahead. I'm not going to do it. I'm turning everything off. It's absolutely unacceptable in every single way.
What's wrong with you, Jared? Oh, so
So gross.
someone said it. Oh, Shire said no. K McCoy, whatever, said, but Tori Bruno seems to get the social media news space thing. He does, actually. I would say I think he gets more than just that. I don't think Tori gets enough credit for really shaping ULA up and bringing him into the 20th century.
See what you did there?
But actually, no, they're doing really well, just from a marketing and outreach standpoint, and getting people to not hate on them as much.
That's fair.
Well, right?
No,
Because
it is.
I mean,
It's totally fair.
You know, ultimately, SpaceX started hammering on him, and they had no way. They did not know how to respond. They were just caught. They're like, press release, and it's like, no, that's not gonna. God, come on, guys. So Tori came in and just he really did a great job.
Yeah.
I interacted with Tori on Twitter and I said, hey, I want to bring you on the show. He's like, yeah, I'd love to. Just get in touch with my media people. I'm like, cool. And then the media people are just not as fast, right? I mean, they're just, they don't say no. They're not, this isn't them going, no, you can never have Tori. It's just such a slow and drawn out. It took him like 2 or 3 days just to answer my initial email. It's like, oh my, really? What year is this, guys?
2016.
Yeah, Orbital ATK did not get back to me yet either.
A good friend of mine just got a job with them here in Phoenix,
Yeah,
and
No, that's cool. I'm just going to leave it there.
yeah, and he's already like
Yeah,
giving
no,
me
it's way
pictures
better
of
that
stuff.
way.
Wait,
What's the chat room say?
There's cross conversation. Say what was going on? Say that again.
She can't hear me. It's all right.
I would plug Mike back into my ear, but then I have to listen to them chewing, and I can't do it.
Yeah, a good friend of mine just got a job at Orbital ATK, and I finally got to see what the real HAPS upper stage looks like.
Is it
And
awesome?
it is. It is. Pretty simple, but just for some reason, you couldn't find anything on it. I mean, you could find all the information, what fuel they're using, how long it takes them to make it, what all their subcontractors are, just no pictures and no blueprints. So it's just like, And that's the upper stage they use on their Pegasus rockets, for those of you who don't know.
Nice.
Reaction engines. They're the ones who are working on Saber, right?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
They would be cool because
They would be cool. That's a good idea.
they've been working on that for a really long time.
Oh, someone said something that I wanted to remember to bring up. Oh, I have to add this. Max Q Abort said this in the chat room, and I'm going to add this to the the mugs on the store, which is, quote, makes your beverages taste like the future, unquote. I think it's hilarious. There's got an installation mega thread on /r/SpaceX. By the way, hello /r/SpaceX. Let's see what we got here. This is very weird after dark.
Quite.
All right. Do you have pictures? No.
Yeah,
It'd be cool to get Mark
do.
Serangelo on. Have you guys ever interviewed Mark Serangelo?
No. From where?
Sierra Nevada Space Systems?
No, but I did reach out to Sierra Nevada. If you have a better contact than like media, that would be great. I want someone to talk about Dream Chaser because I'm super excited. Obviously, I am a Dream Chaser fanboy, so
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
yeah, right. I think we all are.
I just love lifting bodies. They're so cool.
Nerd.
I can't help it. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I'm excited about a lot of the progress that they've made, and I just hope that things continue and they have enough to get the cargo version flying a couple of times, and then I think that they'll get more investors and more partnerships and might even still be able to do the crewed version someday.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Oh, so for those of you watching the SpaceX stuff on the lifting, if you look at that crane, I was there when they were putting that into position. The thing is huge. It's absolutely massive. It's really cool.
Yeah, you don't really realize how big a rocket is until you stand next to it.
Stand next to it when it's vertical.
Yeah, that is just
I stood next to Falcon 9 hundreds, if not thousands of times when it's horizontal.
Oh, Mini Stoge, you're adorable.
What did Mini Stoge say?
Mini Stoge says that she's meeting Leonard Whiteside's September 9th. Maybe you want to do her for September 10th show. She says she works with Pomerantz at VG. Right? There you go. There you are. That's
That's so adorable.
isn't it adorable? It's super adorable.
Oh my God.
I know.
I almost feel like you're patronizing her now. Jeez.
Yeah. And the problem is
We're
that
only
Stoge,
patronizing her a miniature amount.
wow, a mini bit. Yeah, it's kind of yeah. Aw,
Yeah, Mini
that's
Stoge. We
adorable.
know Loretta and Will and oh my God, I've forgotten.
Yeah, I mean,
I know. I feel terrible.
wow, George.
George White. God.
We get George and Loretta's Christmas cards every year.
Oh my God, I feel like such a horrible human being. I'm like, and
That other guy.
Pomerantz. yeah, past tense, exactly. George is watching right now going, because George
No,
is
he's not. Because if George was watching, first of all, George wouldn't. If George was watching, he'd be laughing because
He'd be chortling. He doesn't really, I don't feel like, he more chortles.
he doesn't really chortle. He kind of has this like kind of thing
That's a
going
chortle.
on. No, I don't think so.
Well, what do you call that then?
That's more laughing than chortling.
That's a laugh.
It's not like, or well, what's a
Chortling?
chortle?
I don't know.
A
Chortle.
chortle's like
That word before.
Yeah. Yes.
yeah, like one of my best friends. One of my friends.
All right, that's not
moms-
that's not what he does. I didn't. Yeah.
No, that's what a chortle
Laugh
is.
in a breathy, gleeful way, or chuckle is a chortle.
That's a chortle.
George is a very like this kind of guy, right? I mean, his ups are like a little bit and his downs are a little bit. So you always know what you get with George.
Yeah, because it's always like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's
But
this,
like not in a bad way.
No, not at all. That's just his personality type. You always get the same thing with George. Whereas with me, I am mean.
The difference is that George knows what your name is.
That is not fair.
George knows everybody's name, first of all, and
No,
Ben
not
knows
just
no one's name.
He knows everybody, not just their
yeah.
name. He like knows everybody. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That one over there.
That's why he gave me a
I
nickname.
can even attest to that. I've only met George twice, and the second time I met him, he remembered my name, and I was just like,
Yeah.
holy.
It's amazing.
Wow.
He has that superpower. It is amazing.
That's a great
I
superpower to have.
am his antithesis. I have the superpower of forgetting your name immediately after you told me.
Yeah, that's
And
me.
even after I know you and have known you for years, I can apparently on air forget your name, even though I knew it minutes ago. Apparently, I can forget your name.
What's my name?
We'll call you Pomerantz.
Okay.
James?
Unless that's what the just sound. Is it Jenny?
It's close enough.
Close enough? Yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Space Bob.
Oh, that's me. Oh. Took me a second. I was reading these comments. Oh, man.
Jin Yang.
The Palm. The Palm. Yeah, I reached out to Virgin Galactic as well for interviews, but with them it was a little different. I actually asked them for, I don't want to just randomly bring them on and just rehash everything that we already know. I don't see a point to that. So I'm kind of waiting for timing to work out a little bit better. So they, obviously they can't talk about anything yet, but they're like, a little bit later. So all right, cool. So we've got them kind of in the sidelines waiting, and once they start flying again, I think we'll bring them on then. That's what makes the most sense to me. Like I said, I do want to bring on United Launch Alliance. I really think Cislunar 1000 is a great thing to talk about. It's right up our alley. It's like the future of humans in space. It's one of those really important things, and I don't think it's getting enough attention. I want to bring Dave Maston back on, but of course, he just got married, so let's give him some time for that.
Yeah.
They're like in Canada right now.
Yeah, so we'll let him.
Canada, the Great White North.
Okay.
Blame Canada.
They're north of the wall.
There's no wall there yet.
Uh-oh.
There's no wall there yet.
I always remember that Robin Williams quote, Canada, a lost apartment over a really great party.
That's funny.
Or America's Hat, whichever you prefer.
America's Hat.
America's Hat's pretty good. So.
All right, I think we're running out, right?
Yeah.
We're done. We fizzled.
We have hit the
So
bottom.
real quick, for those of you who didn't see it, I did have the space pod this week that was about the Dream Chaser space plane. And Jared, what is your space pod going to be on again this coming week?
My space pod's going to be about Osiris Rex.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty awesome subject. So really,
Yeah.
it's really just a cool mission overall. It's the asteroid sample return mission that NASA's going to be launching in a few weeks. So it's pretty exciting.
Definitely the oddest Atlas V type of configuration as well.
Yes, the 411 with the 4-meter fairing, one solid rocket booster, and a single engine Centaur. So
Yeah.
that's about as off, off center line as the thrust gets. Is that a
Sorry,
cat?
that was... No, I'm not sure. I think that was a person.
Okay.
Mini Stoge is asking, though, we do have an extra week this month. Do we want to try to do something extra as far as space pods are concerned?
I don't mind. It'd be cool.
Let's talk about this in the Slack channel, because
Sure.
if you guys have ideas for something that we can do, and if you guys kind of want to take the lead on what we might be able to do, I'm totally willing to do another type of space pod-esque type thing. And
I thought that
so yeah,
last
just
one
let
was
me
great.
what you guys want to do. Thank you. And again, Jared, I really enjoyed all of your comments in the last SuperPod, and which reminds me, what's the progress? When are you going to be starting up your channel talking about bipolar and stuff?
Oh, I'm still working on that. I'm trying to figure out how really the hardest part for me is figuring out how I want to approach it, because I really want to show with no holds bar, no holding back. What it's like, but I also don't want to be exploitative of myself and my conditions. So there's a real balance I have to find in basically showing the bipolarity and the stuff that I get to deal with having that wonderful mental illness. So
now you do know that I'm type 1 bipolar as well, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and I know that you know that. Oh man,
I did not know that. I just found that out.
Goes
and
all
or
over
I
the
forgot
place.
that.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Although one thing, and don't take this as any sort of insult or affront or anything, but I've never considered that I have a disability. If anything, I feel like I have an advantage over regular people because when I'm in my manic state is when I get my most creative work done. And sometimes I almost need to in order to finish certain projects.
Yeah, that I would agree with that, but with being medicated and everything, it really kind of removes that capability, and it ends up, and everything becomes 3 to 4 times as hard. So that's how I look at it, is that I have not necessarily a disability. I just have to, it gets labeled that because that's just how it goes in documents and things. I just look at it as I have to work 3 to 4 times harder than most people usually have to on things. So, oh well.
Yeah.
Just means I know how to work harder. So.
On that note.
Yeah. On that happy note.
Thank you, everyone, so much. I need to start bringing up our next week's guest because we already know who they are. It's actually Lunar Flashlight. We're going to be talking about that next week. It's going to be sweet.
Awesome.
That's going to be cool.
So, yeah.
It's going to be cool.
This is going to be great.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next week.
Sweet.